Apparently, it's not working to connect with Instagram. Oh well, what else is possible? Sorry, guys. Waiting around to see if I can connect live on Instagram, but it's not working. Okay. So, anyway, today is episode number 6 of We and Earth. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about basically, are you willing to recognize that you can change things in this world? And so many times in our lives, we are basically not really trusting that we can change things. But what if you actually trusted that? And what if you didn't have to wait for others to make the changes you would like to see in the world? I know when I was younger, I was always looking at, what organization is going to save the earth and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm looking more at, well, what daily actions can I be to change the world to a place that I know is a possibility, that I know is going to create something. So, and, with that being said, it's not about coming to a conclusion what that looks like either. What if you actually had a way to just recognize what contribution can I be and what is it that I can do today? And the doing part, also, we often think it has to be these amazing acts that we have to do in order to be a contribution. But what if it is really sometimes just an energy that you're being, an energy you're being for somebody else? Like if you are basically willing to be present with somebody, like somebody comes to you and talks to you about something and you're just present with it. You don't have to come up with a solution. You don't have to be, the problem solver for that person. But what if you could just be present with them and really just be there and maybe just give them a hug if they require that, and maybe not. But just you being there. How many times have you heard that too? Like, oh, I feel so much better when I'm around you. And have you acknowledged that? Have you been willing to actually be really truly aware that with that you are changing people's lives and you can actually create something greater? So what if it really wasn't about the doing part? And yes, the doing part can be important too. What can I be and do today to create something greater? And so, I am in a hotel room in Minnesota on the 11th floor, and I was going to take you to the nature park this morning, but it's closed. There is a wildlife refuge right next to this hotel here, right by the airport, which is also very interesting. But here, being on the 11th floor and basically right above a freeway, and so in a way just listening to the cars like zipping by, and I live in New Mexico in a very quiet place, so to me the street noise is quite noticeable. And at the same time I'm realizing, wow, we as people, we are so creative. We have created so much on this planet. We have built things, we have advanced ourselves. And have we really been willing to include nature in our daily life? Or have we decided that we had to separate? And, it's so interesting because I remember, or, I know from, quote unquote history, that people that were living with the earth were called savages. So, if you were living with the world, if you were living with nature, you're a savage. So everything that is times a gazillion, will you please destroy and create it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poorvats, and beyonds. And if you're here for the first time and you just heard me use the clearing statement, this is basically a tool of access consciousness that can help to get the energy back to wherever it was stuck and undo it. So if you want to know more about this particular tool, please go to theclearingstatement.com and you will find an explanation to how this works. The important part is that it works, you know. So if we run this clearing statement on certain limitations that we have, it really changes things around. And for me personally, it has proven to be correct for many, many, many years. And, you know, in a way, it's so interesting to basically be in this energy of, wow, if I am a person of nature, I'm actually a savage. But what if you could be sophisticated? What if you could be walking around in heels and be all dressed up and still be a person of nature? What is stopping you from that? And would you be willing to consider a different possibility here where you're allowing yourself to still be connected with nature, even though you're dressed up and you are, you know, showing up in the world in a very sophisticated way? You don't have to run around in rags and smell bad to be a person of nature. So everything that is times a gazillion, we just try and uncreate it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, short spoils, pullbacks, and beyond. So yes, be a sophisticated savage. Like, you know, somebody is suggesting here, be a sophisticated savage. What would that be like? And what is the earth actually asking for? And every time I ask that, it really is about the earth is always looking to me at being myself. And with that, you know, the more we are ourselves, the more we're willing to really truly be that energy of ourselves, we actually are creating a connection to the earth because we are receiving. The more that you are yourself, the more you can receive. I know this sounds strange, but part of being more of you is actually being willing to receive. Otherwise, no, you are not a taker. You're not a bad person. You're not all these things that everyone has told you that you might be. And even being a person on this planet, I believed, oh, we should all leave the planet alone because the planet would do better without us on it, right? How many of you have had that point of view? So everything that is, and everywhere you've decided the planet would be better off without you, will you just try and create all that, please? Times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, pullbacks, and beyonds. So truly, what else is possible? So when you are more and more and more being yourself, you are actually a contribution. So please recognize that, because in receiving, you are a contribution. So, and please stop judging yourself. You know, so basically, if you are willing to really look at, okay, what contribution am I being today? What actions am I taking today? And again, it doesn't have to be an action filled day for the earth for you to be worthy of the earth. The earth really just wants you to be you. And if you want to know more about how to get there, Dr. Dane here wrote a book called Being You, Changing the World. And so this is a great read, and it can really give you more of a sense of what that is like to be more of you. It's definitely a journey, and it definitely is something to consider because it creates something greater in the world when we're being ourselves. And really, truly, what if you looked at you and you started to actually point out the things you do like about you? How often are you standing there and criticizing you from head to toe? Starting with your body in the morning, probably when you look in the mirror. Instead of doing that, what if you started to actually go, ooh, I like this about me. Ooh, this is quite nice. What if you started actually turning that around and being willing to look at what is working and be willing to change the things that aren't working and to truly change them, not fix them, change them, just change them. But also part of it is to acknowledge where you're being amazing. And how often are we allowing ourselves that part? You know, truly acknowledgement for how amazing we are. So everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive what that is for you, will you just try and uncreate it, please? Times a gazillion. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, pullbacks, and beyonds. So, um, yay. And what else can you be for the earth right now? Allow your body to receive from the earth right now. What can the earth contribute to you today? And what can you contribute to the earth today? And be that contribution of that energy and ask the earth wherever you are. The energy might be different. So it's not a energy and it's not about getting it right. Stop being the perfectionist that you are and just allow yourself to receive from the earth. Even on the 11th floor of a hotel in Minnesota, can I receive from the earth? Close to the highway, close to the airport. What can you receive from the earth? And then what contribution can you be in simultaneity? Can you allow your body to also contribute? So please be that energy too. So thank you for playing with me today on this installment of We and Earth. And what else is truly possible? Thank you for being live here with me. And I will study to what is going on with the Instagram live, why it's not working. I will study hard to figure it out. No, I won't. But thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Enjoy your day with your Bye.